Don't you know that? Our planet's dying, everything's dying, and everyone is getting cancer and dying. So many people have dropped dead the last 3 freaking years. And then you got crazy fucking people out there that are doing these mass shootings and killing people. And then you got crazy psycho Putin that's probably gonna nuke us because, America's full of pedophiles. Oh. That's what he said. Nice. So I'm going through a fucking world, realizing that, and I'm utterly destroyed as a person too, and probably getting eaten up by cancer as well. Like, people have been such jerkwads to me, they don't let anything freaking go, and all they want to do is just sink me under and just see me completely destroyed. Well, I am, but they want to increase the destroying for some fucking stupid reason. Shannon's done bad things without even, like, looking at their own and being self-aware of their own problems. But because it's me, I have to suffer just such a tremendous amount. And I'll just be fucking honest, I'm really sick of suffering in this stupid fucking world. I'm really tired of it. And I'm tired of people being jerks just to be jerks. You know? And the funny thing is, the majority of it is men. The majority of it is men, the ones who like to shame women for their bodies. We have a bad winter storm coming today. Yeah, I know. That doesn't increase my happiness at all either. I am a completely miserable person when I think about the world. But when I'm in my private space and I'm doing my own thing with my husband and my cats and shit, I'm happy.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm happy in my private space, but when I look at the world, it just makes me miserable. And that's the end of it. Missy Ann, are you just, ugh, it's not even worth it at the end of the day. You know what? Just be a miserable person, Missy Ann. That's just who you are. Miserable. Like, I look at the whole Amy Slayton and her husband thing, and it's like, I look at that and I'm like, oh yeah, I totally can relate to that marriage that Amy Slayton had, because that was my first marriage. Like, my first husband wouldn't do anything with the kids at all. I think he maybe changed Zachary's diaper maybe 2 times. Um, so I relate to a bullcrap dad like that. Being married to someone like that. He still doesn't do anything with the boys. Nothing. Absolutely nothing, because he's a piece of shit.
with Amy Slayton's husband, what was happening is the 2-year-old son was having a horrible time. He was crying, and he was just sitting there eating.
Yeah,
He
I
didn't
know.
even get up.
He didn't even get up and take care of the kid.
That's wrong.
Yeah, while Amy's like nursing her baby.
Yeah.
Like, and the ages between her and her children are just so close to Zachary and William's age difference that it's like I relate to her totally. She'll be okay. She'll find a boss man.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
You know, that can keep up with her boss personality, and they'll just be a power couple.
Amy's very sweet.
You know, Amy doesn't deserve a lazy man that's just gonna go around and just ignore the kids. You know what I mean? She deserves better than that.
Yeah.
I think so, anyway. I believe in that. I'm a nice person, and I just don't feel like freaking talking crap about anyone anymore in this world, man. What you mean, hilarious saying anything about child raising. I'm a great mom and my sons adore my ass.
Yeah, and all the workers say that you're definitely an amazing mother because of the way the boys are.
Yeah.
They say the boys are really amazing in the way they are.
Right?
And that's because of you, honey.
Right? I say the N-word repeatedly? Really?
Oh my God, how many years ago is that?
Holy crap.
Way long over.
Man, you got old news, Missy. Come up with something new and maybe you'll be relevant in my life.
Yeah, come on, Missy. You know you've made mistakes in your life, okay?
You made way a lot of mistakes.
You've made mistakes in your life.
Yeah.
Shanny made a mistake with the word.
And if you had the trolls I had, Missy, you wouldn't have your children, so shut up, you drug addict. Just shut up. God. You run your mouth and you pretend that you're something great and you're a fucking drug addict. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. You get so high on camera that you can't even understand what you're saying. So please, just shut up. God. There's the Shanny I remember. What? That you get, you're just freaking bitching at me, and then you're like, oh, I'm the victim after I say something to you.
Yeah, that's a common tactic, isn't it?
God, grow up, Missy. You want to point the fingers? Go look at your own self. I haven't been on camera in 2 years. Well, that should show you that I haven't been paying attention to you at all within 2 years. Wow, you haven't been on camera. Ooh, I don't care. Congratulations, you're still irrelevant to me. I sexually harassed you.
Okay. How exactly? Okay. doesn't sound legitimate. Okay,
Uh,
come on now.
I lost custody of my boys 5 times. That's a lie. All you do is bring other people's children up, and then you whine when someone brings your children up. Like, get off my channel. Just, ugh. All you want to do is just argue with people, and it's pathetic. Like, God, you guys are old as fuck, and you're still acting like this?
Yeah,
Like, holy shit.
that is pretty crazy, isn't it?
Just please grow up for the sake of mankind.
I think if we were just one level lower, it would be, hey, that's my ball you're playing with.
Right?
Like, literally, it's like adolescents on the school playground. Like, that's my ball. Like, if we were one level lower from where we're at, that's where we would be at. In terms of intellectual, the intellectual situation. Adolescence. It's like, my lord.
Jeez. Are you done acting like children? I'm just wondering. Are you done acting like middle schoolers pointing your fingers at others when you got your own problems you should think about? We're adults here. We don't have to lower ourselves to childish behavior. That's right. Brandon Johnson for president. I think he's an amazing, amazing man. Like, he actually wants to put Chicago together in the spots that need to be fixed.
I listen to him and I go, he's being honest and he's about compassion. And it's like, that, make him president now. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Someone that's filled with compassion and they actually want to serve the country like he wants to. You can see the way he speaks about it. He's very passionate about taking care of other people.
I didn't lose my kids. I don't know where you're coming up with this stupid bullshit. Ugh. I know. It's like you're on this perpetual, let's repeat the same thing and say the same thing every day. Oh my God, that has to get boring in your life. You have to find a different way how to entertain yourselves. Like, seriously, or find some therapy or something. Jesus Christ. That's how I feel. No, my kids were not taken by the state.
Nope. No, they weren't.
Incorrect. Oh my God. I'm not vaping. What are you talking about? Idiots. You're an idiot. I could use some therapy. Good, go to it. And go to it with your multiple personalities you like to event. Just to try to troll me. Because that's all I get lately is nothing but trolls. Like, I'd like to talk to real people in the world. Is there actual real people in the world? And not people who act like 11-year-olds?
It's this platform. It's YouTube.
I'm just wondering. Is there someone who's a little bit truthful and don't cherry pick things and then twist them? Is there anyone out there? Ugh. What's my PayPal?
Want me to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Ugh. I'm tired of this world. I give up. I give up. People are like, be positive, have hope, blah, blah, blah. Why have hope and positive when all I get is this? Why would I want to stay on Earth when I get that on a constant basis from people? No. No. What if I told you I don't want to have hope or be positive about me being healthy anymore because of dealing with crappy people with shitty attitudes? Who can't move on with their pathetic lives. That, this is why the aliens don't come, because people aren't mature enough to get over things.
I think the I think what needs to be said is that, like, you get dogpiled for mistakes. Okay, the majority of what's said is just lies. Period. But what's legit were mistakes, and everybody makes them. So it's like, can we all agree that that is the case, and let's try and forgive, have a little forgiveness for bad stuff that's happened, because it's not much. The legitimate stuff that's bad, quote unquote, is not much. They're just mistakes. People got to learn forgiveness again. They really do. And redemption. Because it's been a long, long time since that N-word thing happened. It's a long time, you know, and you haven't said the word once since. So people gotta forgive things.
I've never fit into this fucking world. Okay, I've never felt like I fit into somewhere, or that I belonged somewhere, or you know what I mean? I never felt like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. Not once in my fucking life. I've always felt pushed away by people. And you know what? I don't want to be around people anymore. Because they do push me away. Or they do this thing where they're like, oh, I want to be your friend, and I want to, blah, 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 and all that stupid crap. And then you open up to them, and then you never hear from them again, or you hear from them for like months from now. Hey, how you doing? And it's like,
Yeah.
do you know what's even going on with my life? Oh yeah, I know everything because I seen it in your videos. Did you talk to me?
Right.
No one ever looks at the creator as the person, and then this was freaking Robin Williams' freaking problem. And this is what is his name? Uh the aerobics instructor, Richard Simmons. That's Richard Simmons' problem. Is everyone looks at you and entertain me, but they don't see that you are a human being too. And maybe once in a while it would be nice to have someone be like, are you okay? Hey, what's going on? Hey, let's have a chat. And it's not about fucking drama or anything.
To be their friend.
Yeah.
And that's rare. It's a rare thing to have a person that's legitimately like, are you okay?
Yeah, right? Because I try to be that type of person.
Yeah, you legitimately try to be that person. Yeah. That's true.
So it's like, I hear all these people saying, you need to have hope, you need to feel better, blah, blah, blah. And it's like,
yeah.
Like, I feel like everything I've ever done has been torn away from me. And ripped away and stolen from me. Anything I've ever worked toward.
Yeah. I know.
I've been treated like hell by human beings. Hell. To the point where I have chosen that isolation is far more better than to be around people. So it's like, you want to come to me with your pain without even acknowledging mine. Okay. Most people don't know how it feels to be thrown away by society. I do. Most people don't know how it is to be like deeply abused and thrown away by their parents. I do. And by friends and everyone else. I know how it feels to be freaking thrown away. And it just comes to the point where it's just like, it's not worth even trying to establish relationships with anyone anymore. You know? I'll just watch movies, watch a documentary, learn something.
Yeah, man. That's good stuff.
Than establishing a relationship with someone who's not going to stay in your life or be there for you, really. They're there when they feel like they, you know.
Yeah.
Then everyone could have like their little posters. I was Shanny's friend. When really they weren't. Because if you were my friend, you'd still be my friend.
Right.
Nah, you just wanted the clout to say I was Shanny's friend. That's what you wanted. When you weren't. And I certainly would never say we were friends because you weren't there when I needed you the most. You know? You were only there to get what you wanted from me, and then you, like, fucking just, like, pieced out. That's the majority of my relationships. And when I say majority, I say probably 99.9% of relationships is they're there until they get what they want, and then they peace out. And then I'm left lonely again. And heartbroken, and now it's like I don't let anyone in anymore. So that doesn't happen. Like people can piece out of my life and I don't even fucking care anymore. Cuz I don't let people in that close to me anymore. But at the same time, it makes me feel like I'm fucking cold as shit. But yet, at the same time, I gotta give myself grace because I'm only protecting myself from constant heartache. So, whatever. You know, I try to be kind to everyone.
You are.
They want to push me to my fucking limits. And I'm just done, man. I don't even want to be like that. I don't even want to be like that anymore. I don't have the energy, first of all, to be yelling and screaming. I do not have the energy. You know, the last few times, I felt like I was going to have a heart attack. So I don't even get myself worked up anymore. I don't got the energy.
No.
I don't got the energy or the mental fortitude. I really don't. Whatever. How do you think I should deal with this? This complete and utter disillusionment to life.
Depending on the level of disillusionment you feel, it may not be something that you can repair. I mean, I can't argue with you over this because number one, I've seen it like over the course of the 5 years we've been together. I see it, and you've told me about your history and how it's always been like this, and you just get roadblocks for everything in your life. So how could I argue with you and tell you, oh no, honey, it's going to be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Why would I do that?
Right? Because that's not how my reality goes.
No, and I've seen it firsthand. You'll get successful and then you just get kneecapped, and then you get successful again and you get kneecapped again. It's like, what? Why try? Why try in life? If that's the way your life is going to be, you should just try and be as comfortable as you can be and rest until you see Jesus. And I think Jesus would agree.
That's how I feel.
Like, how many times can you get thrown down the stairs until you just say, you know what, I'm not going to get up again? Why should I get up? You're just going to toss me down the stairs again. Dolores Claiborne.
It's like Lucy taking away the football from Charlie Brown and he flips on his back.
It's exactly that. And I always hated that part of Peanuts because everything else was so beautiful. But Lucy had to be a bitch to him every time with that football. That always bothered me.
It did too.
You know what I mean?
Like, Lucy's a bitch.
Well, she liked him though, and I get that. You know, she loves Charlie Brown, Lucy, right?
Yeah.
She does. She's in love with him. So she does that to him to show him that she loves him, kind of. But it's very weird. Like, why would you do something like that to someone you love?
Right.
It's abusive. It's weird.
She-Man's in the comments calling me selfish.
Is that really him?
I think so.
If that's really you, Gary, don't you believe that we all need to just forgive each other? You're a Christian, right, Gary? We need to all just forgive each other. Now, does that mean that we're in each other's lives, Gary? No. That means we go our separate ways, but we forgive each other. Don't you think we should do that? I really think we should. You go with Christ and we go with Christ, and never the twins shall meet again, because it was just weird. Okay? I think we all need to forgive each other and just move on.
No, I'm not giving him no freaking link. He can kiss my fucking ass.
Link.
He can go away and live his fucking life. We're not on a freaking StreamYard, you stupid fuck.
Yeah, we're not on StreamYard. We are.
God, you're dumb as nails.
So we're just no BS. It's not that.
God, why are you so stupid? Like, seriously, G-Man, why are you so stupid?
No saketh. I do not watch G-Man at all.
Like, how many damn times you have to have people tell you, leave us alone before you get it? Before you get, like, no one, we don't want to talk to you or have anything to do with you. Like, do you get that? Do you compute that in your small brain? To leave us alone? And I ain't apologizing to anyone until people start apologizing to me. Screw your feelings. You don't give a crap about my feelings. You don't give a fuck about what's going on with me. Instead, you say what's going on with me is a lie. So why should I care about your stupid feelings?
I know. Yeah, the cats still love the toy, Matt. Thank you.
I don't need to apologize to anything because you know what? I don't feel bad for anything. There's nothing I should feel bad for. I want G-Man out of my life because he's a nutcase. Jason wants him out of his life
Yeah.
because he's a nutcase.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want these trolls to leave me alone because I don't feel good. And I don't like them. You think G-Man actually cares about the two of us, but yet he called me selfish. Barbara, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You gotta be out of your fucking mind. And anyone who comes to me and tells me that I should somehow have a relationship with this man can kiss my ass. Because he's treated me absolutely horrible and without any regard and completely disrespectfully and lied about me.
Yeah.
No, Jason doesn't want him out of my life because I said so.
Mm-mm. No, I stated this on many occasions. I want nothing to do with him. Because he's openly lied about us. So why would I want anything to do with a person that's just lied so blatantly about us? I don't want any contact either.
Oh. These people. What is wrong with your heart, with your heads? Oh my god. I'm not gonna have anyone in my audience, but you know what? I really don't care.
That's what it's like here. That's why I just deleted my channel.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's why I did it. It's like every time I went on, it was the same stuff. Just hate. Pile of hate.
It really is.
And lies. Hate and lies. It's like, why deal with it?
It's so gross.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. What uncommon thing would you encourage everyone to try once? To be kind.
Yeah. That's a great answer. That's a really good answer.
How am I annoyed that you can't seem to get in your head that I want nothing to do with you? What's your thoughts on things like clairaudience and clairvoyance? It's annoying and everyone hates you for it. I say that with experience, obviously. Your thoughts on Foodie Beauty missing in Kuwait? I don't care. But you want us to beg for money. You're begging for money, Roland? Okay. Hope for the best for y'all. Thank you, Tangled Bliss. Cough. Once if you trying to get out, Rev. Get out of what? His marriage with me? Oh. I, I'm I just completely disfranchised over this world. I'm like, you know that character in Hans Strauss
Hmm. Yeah, here's
on
Strauss.
Herr Strauss on Preacher.
Hmm.
I think I'm just that disenfranchised over the world. Oh, you care for me, really?
I get it.
And then something bad happens to me, and I'm just like, oh,
Again.
the same look in my eye. Like I like you know that part where he's being RP'd?
Yeah.
That would be me. Just get over it. Get over with it. That would be me. Not even panicking, just completely just accepting of every single bad thing that could come my way. That's where I'm at. Accepting of every bad thing that comes my fucking way. Because the good things happen to me, no. It seems like it's going down a good route. And then crash and burn.
Hmm. That's the truth. That's the truth.
And then I'm just standing on the side of the road being like, what the hell? I don't think anything anyone could say could make me feel better. Because I'm just driving, I'm having a good time, and then my car blows up and I'm on the side of the road. And it happens all the time. For years. My whole life. And you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. So I'm not even gonna try anymore. I'm not even gonna try. Why should I put any effort into anything when anything I put effort in blows up on me? I'm like King Midas and everything I touch turns into gold. But I can't touch I can't enjoy anything.
Enjoy the gold.
I can't even enjoy the gold. No. Like, my body's fucking broken. And then I get called lazy. That's just, oh my God. All those years in my head, I thought I was being lazy because I was a little bit slower because I was in such horrible pain. And I'm like, why isn't this working, this moving thing? Everyone tells me if I move, I'll feel better. My whole life, my mom made me feel that way. No, Shannon, you've been sick for a very long time and you've had really bad problems with your body, and everyone's invalidated you. That's what I found out. Shanny, to me, it seems like you've done everything to take care of everyone else, but not yourself. Well, who else would take care of everyone else if I wasn't there? No one. I had to take care of my brothers because my parents didn't give a shit about them. And what kills me inside is they hate me because of lies. And it's like, I gave my life up for you. No appreciation for anything I've ever done. Everyone else went off living their fucking lives while Shannon was there cleaning up the fucking dirt, saving other people's asses from jail time for neglect. Thanks, Mom and Dad. And then my brothers grew up and they didn't need me anymore. Let's marry Shannon off to some psychopath. That's my life. That's my life. And then to find out that my sister watches me, but she doesn't say anything to me, that fucking hurts. You can't even stick up for your sister. That fucking hurts. Whatever, Aaron. I gave you the last of my money for your fucking wedding, so just fuck off. Like, does anyone anymore have like this sense of loyalty anymore?
No.
Or loving someone unconditionally?
No.
Like, you want to call me selfish, but like, I'm not the one fucking pissing out on anyone. I've been very hurt by people, and I feel very disrespected by a lot of people. And it's like, I always get these demands to apologize over these little things that really don't matter. You know, do I ever get an apology? An actual sincere apology? When do you ever hear me get an apology?
Never.
You do way more to me than I do to you. I don't try to turn my hand on to anyone cuz I really just don't want to. I don't want to be like that. Cuz I know I can be better than that. Doesn't mean I don't hurt inside. Of course I hurt through it. I just try to rise above that feeling, man. Put on a brave face. Because that's what survivors do. They put on a brave face. And they say, fuck everyone that's against me. That's what survivors do. You know, everyone wants to say that I act like a victim. No, I don't act like a victim. I act like a motherfucking survivor. Because I've gone through way more than most people. Every day I'm in severe pain I doubt you guys could even survive a day how much in pain I am.
You pass out at noon.
Nah, you couldn't do it.
No.
You know? And that's just physical pain. That's just not the emotional pain that I have to deal with on a daily basis. You know? And then I have all these people trying to put their hateful, nasty negativity on me when I'm already hurting from the past, and I'm trying my best to heal from it. Nah. I don't want to be part of the human race if that's what the human race is doing right now. I'd rather be like a separate entity than be part of the human race. If that's what the human race is doing now, is saying every single mean thing they can think of, just trying to hurt someone.
Opt out of the human race. It's like, no, my spirit can't take this level of indifference and hate, and it's no, I'm just not going to participate in humanity. I'm a different being.
Exactly.
You're
I
right.
have a very Palladian-like spirit. You know, I can be protective, but mainly I'm a peacekeeper. I prefer peace. And yeah, there's been times in my past where I didn't keep peace. And I feel bad for that, and I regret that, and I repent from those actions. Cuz I know, like, I can be better than this. I can have self-control. But nah, this hatred thing that mankind is doing right now, it's only gonna lead to your own destruction. And I'm not gonna be a participator of it.
Oh God.
Nah, that's low level thinking, man. That's low energy. That's not what an enlightened being, an intelligent being would act like. That's what a Neanderthal acts like. That's what a barbarian acts like. You would think that mankind would realize, with their intellectual capabilities, to not behave in such animalistic manners. You would think you would want to act like that, being such intellects. You know? Because if you're truly an intellect, you would want to understand the situation instead of condemning the situation. If you're really an intellectual. But nah, you want to be all condemning. Alright. Alright, but that's on your ass. That ain't me. That's your problem. Okay? Hellfire is on your heads for having that in your heart. And I'm just saying this because Jesus said this, that if you're going to have hatred in your heart, you're in danger of hellfire. Because Jesus specifically said, if you don't forgive others, God will not forgive you. God ain't going to forgive you if you can't forgive me and move on with your life. God ain't going to forgive you. But you know what? I forgive you. Because I'm like Jesus. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Because I honestly can't seem to get in my head why you want to act this way toward me. I really don't.
You know what I really have come to fully understand, Shanny?
What?
I really fully, completely understand why Jesus was completely silent in front of certain people.
Mm-hmm. I get that too.
Right?
Yep.
Because silence in those cases is way more powerful than any word that can come from your mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Because why even say anything to someone who's accusing you of something, and it doesn't matter what you say, they're going to try to twist it to another accusation.
Yeah.
It's just moving the goalposts. So the best way how to react in a situation like that is say nothing.
Nothing. As a sheep is dumb before it shears.
Yeah.
You just let it happen.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna anyway. Literally.
Yeah, so why waste your energy, man?
Yeah.
Why fight it?
Yep.
Yo, at least I can say I'm not like the people who killed Jesus.
Right.
Can you guys say that? Can you guys say, in all honesty, that you're not like the people who helped kill Jesus? Can you say that? I can say that.
No, I would have been like the Apostle John with Mary, just crying watching it. Like,
Mm-hmm. I ain't fighting anymore, man. I ain't fighting anymore. I'm gonna turn the other cheek. My arms are out as I'm on the cross. I ain't fighting anymore. says in the Bible to put away all wrath and bitterness, and I see why it says that. Because that wrath, that bitterness, it really is leaven. It's called the leaven of the Pharisees. It really is a leaven, that like accusational like spirit that's out to like finger point at everyone.
That's the devil.
Yeah.
It's
They got
like,
the devil in their spirits and they don't even know it.
yeah, there's some Christians that thinks it's holy and righteous to be the person that's pointing fingers and going, "You're the problem," but that was the Pharisees. And Jesus said that your behavior must exceed that of the Pharisees if you're to get in the kingdom. You have to be better than a Pharisee. You
Yeah.
have to. Because they're the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Isn't that hilarious?
Right?
They were the absolute scum, and they were in these beautiful gowns and shit.
Oh, they thought they were the shit.
Oh, God loves us. Moses is our dad. Who's yours? Calling him a bastard.
Yep.
He's like, whatever, man. You guys do. You shut the door to people to heaven. I'm opening it.
Right?
Yeah, I'm opening that door. You guys shut it because you think you got a cool club.
Yeah.
That's literally what he would have said in this day's vernacular.
All your club is arrogance and pride and gloating. There's nothing spiritual to you. How are you, like, if there was anything spiritual to you, how are you valuing life? Like, to tell you the truth, a lot of Christians, I'm just gonna say it. Screw it. In my opinion, I see witches more spiritual than a lot of Christians.
Most Christians, yeah, that's probably the case.
Like, they get it. They get about karma and energies and knowing, you know, that if you do something bad, you're probably going to have something bad returned to you sevenfold. You know, they get that. Like, that's biblical stuff. That's biblical common sense. That's quantum physics, if you think about it. The second law of thermodynamics. So, like, it's a law that whatever you give, you will get back.
Equal and opposite reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the second law, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, if you're putting out hate in the world and pointing fingers out to others, you're eventually gonna have that come back to you, so you can learn that lesson. You know, I think I've lived long enough to know that life is about lessons, and a lot of lessons need to be learned, to which a lot of my audience have not learned yet, about, you know, respecting individuals and you know, how to like bring good energy in your life versus bad energy, and like all you're doing is creating bad energy and try to get me sucked into your bad energy, and I'm just like, nah. Nah.
If you're compassionate and empathetic, then you can't be like the way they are. If you're compassionate and empathetic,
No.
it's impossible to be like that. But
Yeah.
a lot of people's natures just can't be that, though.
No.
For some reason, they choose the darkness rather than the light.
Exactly.
They do. They choose to be mean instead of kind and like, do you need a hand?
You need help?
You need help? Instead, they spit on the person that's on the side of the road.
Yeah.
They spit and scoff at them instead of helping. And that's a Good Samaritan story.
Yes.
That's it.
It is. You failed those tests.
Oh man, that's a big test. Jesus said that's the biggest test. Is the Samaritan. If you're not going to help your enemy when he's in need, then you're not living the way Jesus told you to live. That's just, it has to be your enemy too. Okay, that's the sign that you love the Lord. That you can put everything aside and say, even to your enemy, here's my coat.
I mean, just think, you're seeing someone on the side of the road and they're just beaten up and they have their clothes are ripped apart. I mean, you don't have enough compassion in you to help that brother? You don't have enough compassion in your heart to help that person?
If you
That's your problem, and that's your heart being dark as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if it's my enemy. If I saw freaking like Dragnot and saw him at the side of the road beaten up,
Mhm.
I would love the brother.
Yeah, exactly. And that shows your mettle. That shows the truth of who
Even
you are.
if it was G-Man beaten up at the
Mhm.
side of the road.
Mhm.
I love G-Man, but I don't want to be around him anymore because he's just a dangerous person. And he's abusive toward me.
He always wants
He's mentally abusive toward
to
me.
bait you and shit.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No.
You don't treat someone you care about like that.
Yeah, and it made your existence weird for a while we were at that place.
It did.
Every
I felt
time he
really
came,
uncomfortable.
yeah, every time he showed up, it was like huge amounts of this energy, and then, well, we need to talk about feminism or something like that, and it's like, why?
Like, he's stressing me out, and I'm like, this is like, I'm like, I'm sick, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be doing that to me.
You don't like the stress stuff. You're putting stress where there doesn't need to be any. Like, let's just chill, man.
Coming in the house, yelling and screaming about Dragnot, and here he is, like, friendly with him now. It's so, like, ow.
Jesus.
But it's like, don't you feel like to like Gary, like, don't you feel like you kind of like wasted a big portion of your life trying to fight Alfred when you just ended up at the end of the day being friendly with him? Like, don't you think you wasted a whole lot of time and energy doing that shit?
I don't know if they're friendly.
Well, the thing is like, don't he think he's wasting a bunch of like time and energy on me when I'm just like, dude, I'm not paying attention to you.
Yeah. Well, it is because he's inconsequential in our life.
Yeah.
Other than other people going to you and saying, "Hey, he said this."
Right. I don't pay attention to him. I don't watch his videos.
But I want to know that I am very grateful for everything he did when he did it.
Yeah.
I am. Still. So, hey, whatever. I got it. Hey, boy. This is the boy. This is the boy. This is the boy.
But dude, you went too far. So it's like, just accept that. You went too far, and we're just separated. And that's okay, because that can happen. And that's how adults should work, is like, if they don't get along, they just separate from each other. It can't be that simple. Sometimes certain personalities don't mesh well.
Yeah. That's right.
But it doesn't mean that someone's gotta be like this horrible, evil person just because, like, just chill. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Chill.
Our personalities don't mesh well, okay? You're too controlling, I'm too laid back. But whatever.
Well, I mean, and that shouldn't even be an issue because it's like it's not a relationship deal.
No.
But I think it's problem with boundaries. Maybe he has some problem with boundaries. And when he's in somebody's real life, he feels very, very close to the person because he doesn't let himself get close to too many people. So he gets really, really, really close with you.
That's him being close.
Yeah, I think it is. And I think if you were taught to talk to Ken Jones, he would tell you the same thing.
Dude, I didn't
It's
even
weird.
let him get anywhere close to me.
No, I know you were mostly silent around him.
Yeah.
Mostly, you didn't speak much when he was around.
No, because I didn't trust him.
There you go. There you go. Why would you, when pretty much every opportunity that came along, he would be like, okay, but what about this? And then want to debate. Like, that's so weird.
Yeah,
It's like, you know,
it's like, can we just talk?
let's chill out. Yeah, let's.
Oh my god, everything had to be an argument.
Well, it's, like when we were talking about trolls and stuff, that's okay because we're on the same page. But then it would go to like a political thing that he's more conservative than you, and then he's like, "Well, we got to talk about that." Well, why? Why? That's not going to be good for anyone. Like, you know, she has her opinions. You got yours. Why? Why? There's no point. It's like keeping peace at the table at Thanksgiving. It's the same thing. Like, just don't talk about that shit.
Right? I guess people need to learn couth too.
Yeah, and to let something go if you just disagree. Because it's like we
Oh
showed
my
him
God.
the thing in the Bible with Jesus saying,
Agree to disagree. It's such a time saver and an energy saver.
yeah, in the Gospel of Mark, Jesus says, whatever you need, ask the Father in heaven and it will be given unto you. That's what Jesus says, which is basically the secret. You pray for what you need and ask the Father and believe it. He's going to give it to you. That's the secret. And I showed that to G-Man, and he's like, but no, that's not in context. I went all the verses, it's very clear what he said. You ask for it and you believe you get it, and you're going to get it in the name of Jesus.
Yep.
Because Jesus taught to do that.
Yep.
And he just would not go, okay, that's what it is. I mean,
There's no point in arguing with someone like that.
no, there's not. At all.
There's no point. If you know they're the type of person that ain't gonna listen, just don't even waste your time and energy on someone like that.
It's like Christians say that's manifesting and it's evil. No, it's
Oh
not though.
God.
It's not.
Praying's not evil.
Asking the Father for what you need is literally what Jesus said to do. That's literally what Jesus said. Like,
Oh well.
you call Jesus' teachings heresy, I mean, that you're going to have a problem. That's a problem. You don't want to do that.
That's true.
That's a bad deal. You don't want that.
I'm craving pizza.
Shanny wants pizza. That'd be your next channel. Shanny loves pizza.
I googled it. What does it mean if you crave pizza? And it's like usually like you need comfort and you're like stressed out is usually what it is.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So it's like, man, I am like must be perpetually stressed out because I'm always craving pizza.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, your body is constantly stressed because of pain.
God, you have no idea. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
You see it.
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Everything is a painful plight to me. I have to go when I take a pee. I have to like psych myself up because I know I'm gonna take on a lot of pain to go take a pee. I know. Getting up off the toilet, I have to psych myself up.
I hear you every time. Like, oh.
Sometimes I even count.
Psych yourself up, yeah.
Like, just imagine, okay? Every time you have to go to the bathroom, it feels like you're climbing a mountain. Okay, that's pretty much how it feels for me. Just as strenuous and painful. It's just all at once.
And that's what science says about people just walking that have chronic pain. That's what it's like.
Mountain climbing.
Mountain climbing. And you expel more calories in the day because of having pain. Yeah, that's right.
I know, watermelon.
That's right, you tell them.
And then you have ignorant people who say, well, if you lose weight, you would be so much pain.
Exactly. No.
And to which I said, well, if you haven't listened to me, you would know that I've lost way too much weight in the last few months.
True. That's true.
And it hasn't fixed my pain. Anyway.
Yeah, and a doctor never said that.
No.
The only doctor advice that you got in terms of movement was, yeah, you should be on bed rest most of the time. That's what they said.
Bed rest and PT.
Yeah, physical therapy and bed rest. Exactly. So when you're talking to actual doctors, they're literally saying the exact opposite of what other people are telling you.
You try living with osteoarthritis in both ankles, knees, and hips and back. You try living like that, man. With, on top of it, fibromyalgia. It's not fun. It's not easy. And it's depressing as hell. And I get made fun of for it. It's so funny. Or they like to say, I lie about it. I'm lying about it. I'm just lazy. Oh, I love that one. I wish I was lying about it. I wish I didn't have to feel that bad every damn day. Shit. If I wasn't in so much pain, I would be having my old job back and be making buco money being a house supervisor.
Yeah, and there's so much of that around here. Holy shit.
I know.
There's a lot of
I
them.
see the jobs and I know I'm qualified for every single one.
Whichever one you wanted.
Oh, I could get so many if it wasn't for my fucking body, I could get so many jobs around here.
You'd be getting top paid.
Cuz my resume is awesome.
Yeah.
Despite what you assholes want to say that I was lazy, I got an awesome resume. If my body wasn't so broke, I could get any job I want.
In the field, yeah, I think you could. You could write your own ticket.
I could, man.
I think so. Yep.
I love that job. I love being a house supervisor. I love taking care of people. Fuckers. And you go around and call me lazy. You call me lazy. Bet you guys don't have a resume like mine. Spend all your day on the freaking internet. Talking crap about people. I wish my body worked. I could make so much freaking money.
Yeah. You would be making. You'd probably be making like 100 and some thousand a year.
I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh. Ow. Oh. Ow. Ow. Oh. Hi, Gavin.
He's a good boy. Gavin, good boy. He's a good baby. Oh my God. Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. My throat is okay. That's like you'll be getting the Jesus for that, I think.
What?
You'll have to go to Jesus to feel 100% okay again.
Who?
You.
Oh.
Hope you could feel better in your lifetime.
I won't.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I won't.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming anything that will go bad is going to go bad.
Yeah, that's a good place to be.
And I'm on that path in life where everything will go bad. You know, I've always just kept trying, you know what I mean? I never stopped, I just kept trying and trying and trying. I never stopped and just not cared anymore. Until lately. Because I'm just at such limited energy where I'm forced to not try and not care anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And by the way, no, we're not smoking. I was playing with a lighter to have something to. It's like a fidget spinner to me sometimes. I just grab a lighter and I'm like, no, we're not smoking.
I don't want to smoke. You know, and there is an actual selfish reason to that. I've noticed it's hard to sing now.
Mm.
And I don't want to do that to my vocal cords.
There you go.
Because I am a singer. So I'm going to quit smoking for my voice.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, bro.
Right? You're taking care of, you stop smoking because of your voice. Yes. It's one of the things about me that isn't impaired.
That's true.
So why should I ruin my voice? See, I just don't care about anything else. Why should I? A lot of people are like, it's because you're evil, you don't care. No, it's because I was forced to not care why I don't care. It hurts too much to care, you know what I mean? So I choose not to care. I give up trying. Because I've tried my whole life and nothing ever went my way, so why should I try? The only thing I've never tried is not trying, so now I'm not trying. Whatever. Because I give up. I give up. I surrender.
They blame you. Normal people won't blame you.
Yeah, man. Like, I surrender. I mean, there's only so many times you try and try and have what you try blow up in your face before you realize, why do I even try? I'm not trying. I don't give a fuck anymore. I just don't give a fuck anymore. And I really am craving like some ham and cheese sandwiches or wraps or something. They're always out with it, and they always have that chicken, and I hate that chicken. It's gross.
They literally only had one last time.
I know.
It's the only thing that was in the box.
It's so annoying.
That sucks.
It does.
It really sucks.
I don't like that chicken because it kind of tastes like it's like a soy product. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure it's real chicken though.
It does taste like it. It doesn't even have the texture of it. It has the texture of soy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, I'm going to ruin my hormones.
It's like diced speedy chicken. The
Ugh.
speedy.
I know it's
Sandwiches.
gross though. I mean, I like.
You liked it the first time, but yeah.
I like rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. I like baked chicken. I don't like processed shit. I don't even like 2% cheese because it doesn't have the same texture as normal cheese. But I love oat milk.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Oh, that was so beautiful. The cereal and the oat milk last night.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Really good. Yummy, yummy.
And I love yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
And I like apples. Those apples are so good, but I don't like apples with salt. I'll just be honest.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I grew up with it.
Yeah.
So it's just me thing.
I get it.
Salted fruits.
Yeah. That's just not.
That's not Italian. No.
Nah.
It's not.
Nah.
At all.
Nah, I want to taste the fruit, not the salt.
Of course.
Yeah.
I get it. I like it. To me, it brings out the sweetness in the fruit.
Yeah.
For me. Just for me.
Yeah, that's your tongue.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, you like the salt. I like the not salt.
Uh-huh. That's right. It's cool.
Oh,
Diet Coke or
that was a Diet Coke butter. Oh, gosh, you feel so good. Oh,
the rubbins will soothe.
we should figure out something to watch.
Yeah, that's cool.
What do you think?
Whatever
Like
you
a
want.
movie wise, what kind of movie?
You usually pick really good, so whatever you're in the mood for, I'm with you.
I don't know. I picked Frogs, and that's a terrible movie.
Yeah, you didn't know though, and I remember it being.
I mean,
okay.
I was like, Sam Elliott, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good movie.
No, it's not a good movie
It's
at all.
horribly shot, and the plot is just pretty sad. Not very good.
Yeah. All right.
Would have been a lot better if they made the enemy like aliens that landed in the swamp or something. This is a bunch of reptiles. It's like, this is really dumb. Oh, it's a frog. Oh my god, it's so scary. It's just a frog. Like,
Right?
oh my god, a gardener snake. No, they had some like rattlers and stuff in it, but come on. Try a little harder.
Oh. Mm. 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 Aiamo. Oh, papi.